Hello, everyone. Welcome to November of 2024 predictions and energy update. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Jackson. I am a psychic medium and a multi-dimensional channel. I have been a professional psychic medium and channel for almost 20 years. I do monthly videos to tune into the energy of the upcoming month. Please remember that we as humans have free will and we can co-create the reality that we as a collective choose. So psychics, we can give predictions, we can certainly give energy updates on what we see happening, but we also have the free will to change that reality. It's really important to understand that. I did predictions years ago, and then I stopped doing predictions because I did not want to feel responsible for anchoring in negative realities and give people a sense of doom and gloom. So I stopped doing them. My guides encouraged me to start doing predictions again. I'm going to tell a quick experience that I had in June. I was in England and my guides in the middle of the night took me to another dimension. When I came back into the room, I was across the room and I was in a dome of, of energy is the best way that I can describe it. I wasn't able to break out of the dome. All I can think of is it was some kind of protective dome for time travel or travel to other dimensions. I was confused on where I was. I called out to my husband and told him that I did not feel I could walk through the dome. And he started talking to me, and his voice anchored me back into that dimension. And I was able to walk back across the room and climb in bed, and the downloads just started coming. And what I was told by my guides is that they took me to a dimension to make it easier for the downloads and the knowings to flow in so that I could share this with others, not from a place of fear, but from a place of empowerment. Okay. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I do live events through the High Vibe Tribe. Check that out as well. So let's dive right into the month of November 2024. This is a very volatile month. I'm going to talk about sort of the less positive things first, and then I'm going to talk about some positive predictions towards the end of the video. So let's start with what's on everybody's mind, the election. I have felt a shift in the collective, which is a good thing in my heart and my soul. I am still being shown that Vice President Kamala Harris receives the popular vote by a tremendous margin. It feels a very, very large margin that she is going to receive popular vote. I am also going to put myself out there too with a prediction of I see Florida as a high probability of turning blue, and I see North Carolina and Georgia as blue. Either last month or 2 months ago, I had predicted I saw at least two previously red states flipping blue. I am seeing that and more. I do feel that Vice President Harris wins the Electoral College as well, but I still see sticky energy around it. I see lawsuits. I see issues around certifying the results. I see a repeat from before with chaos and claims of election fraud. So I do see a very, very volatile month. And sadly, I see violence as well. I pray that I'm wrong about this. I've never wanted to be so wrong about something in my life, but I feel like the extreme um, groups are already gearing up to create and wreak havoc. So stay safe. Please don't be fearful of going to vote. If you're able to vote early, you may want to go vote early. But this election is one of the most important ones in our history. So I really, really encourage you to get out and vote. Um, Again, the best way I can describe it is just sticky, chaotic energy. And the results are going to be so overwhelming in Kamala's favor that this is going to create a paradigm reality for the MAGA supporters to scream fraud and to start lawsuits. So I am still seeing that, but I'm seeing, and I want to say a landslide victory for Vice President Kamala Harris. I feel a lot of division within the country, and it feels like there's pockets within the country that are going to refuse to acknowledge her presidency. And I am also being shown that it feels like, and I have said this prediction for quite some time now, that I feel that she is sworn in before the inauguration day in January. I do see her being sworn in early. When I look at the energy signature of the previous president, I see a mental and cognitive decline. And for those of you who love to go in the comments and talk about my being biased or a liberal, I also spoke out when I saw President Biden's cognitive decline. So I'm reading energy, and I am reading the energy of the former president, and I am seeing a mental and cognitive decline. I am also seeing a health decline. I have seen that for quite some time with President Biden and with former President Trump. I do feel health issues. I'm feeling issues surrounding the heart. Um, I I feel there's another. I feel danger around both candidates. To be honest, I am going to put out. Um, yeah, I feel danger with both, and violence is never, ever, ever the answer, of course. So I hope you will join me in sending energy that that's not the case. Okay, so moving forward, I do feel issues going on with Putin and Russia. I feel collaborations. I feel more is going to come to light in that regards as well. I see an escalation of war, but I feel that that is more into 2025. So I will talk about that more in my 2025 predictions, but I am sadly seeing a huge potential for a world war escalation in the year 2025. Again, I hope I'm wrong. We as a collective can choose to shift that reality. I see a very strange water event for New York City. I see water and wind around the Statue of Liberty. It feels like a freak storm, a freak event with water. I'm also seeing another water event on the East Coast, and I'm seeing one more potential for a water and wind event through uh, Alabama, the Gulf Coast, and the panhandle of Florida. Again, I hope and pray that I'm wrong about that and we can shift that energy. I am seeing a tsunami event with a large earthquake. I feel that this is potentially in an eastern place, Thailand, Indonesia, somewhere like that. Please join me in sending energy that we can dissipate this. Um, I see an increase in wind events, in tornadoes. I see that continuing, and I feel like that there is a strange weather event coming for Atlanta as well. This is spirits making me aware of that potential and possibility. Now, on to no, uh, cryptocurrency. I'm seeing a continued upswing, so use your own discernment. But if you have extra money and you feel drawn to invest in cryptocurrency, I feel that continuing to increase. I feel like the real estate market is going to take a dive, but again, that's later in 2025. I'm not seeing anything in the next several months with that. All right. Now I want to talk about some positive things that I am seeing. I feel that a lot of people are going to be called psychically and intuitively to relocate. Part of this is energy. Part of this is being drawn to our soul tribes. All right. It's going to be more important in the months ahead to find like-minded people who resonate with us and understand the reality that we are creating. This month of November, November 11th, is a portal. It's an 1111 portal. It is a very powerful portal. It's a portal of the angelic realm. It's a wonderful time to connect to the archangels, to connect with your spirit guides, and to call in the co-creation of the new earth that you are wanting to create and to be part of. I see a lot of creative ventures. I see a lot of opportunities for people to go into business together as well, doing things where they can be in service to others. Be sure to learn to tap into your own intuition. Check out my website, jillmjackson.com. I teach others to know how to tap into your God-given intuition. I teach mediumship. I teach soul and shadow work. And my latest book and workbook is now available on Amazon, Manifesting Your Magic in the 5D. All right. I always end my predictions with a tarot reading that gives us some more insight into the month of November, the month coming up. Okay, so Spirit, help us with more clarity on what we can look forward to in the month of November. Okay, so this validates what I was just showing with a lot of opportunities to start businesses. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your intuitive knowings, your feelings, pay attention to people that approach you, asking you about considering going into business with them. But I see a lot of creative and service oriented businesses coming about in November. This is the Ten of Cups. This is about happy families. This, I am being told by my guides, has more to do with finding our soul tribes, finding those who resonate as other people and light workers of light mind, because there's a lot of illumination going on. There's a lot of things coming to light, a lot of revelations coming to light. And then this card shows too a lot of financial abundance still coming in. I'm seeing a and I'm hearing from Spirit right now a greater support for small businesses in the month of November. So that really makes me happy. I love the tarot reading. It's really positive, and it's a great way for us to end on the note of the energy of November 2024. We can choose to be in fear. We can choose to be in anger. My colleague Anana Draper uses the term sacred rage. A lot of us right now are feeling a lot of different emotions, a lot of triggers coming up. It's really, really important for us to both acknowledge our feelings and emotions, speak out and speak up for what we believe in, what is at the core of our truth. And for myself, I am choosing to speak out publicly on the danger of the type of country I see if Trump is elected again. I see soul shards around him that are similar to um, the smotsy from before. I don't want my video to be taken down, but I see that energy there. I see narcissistic tendencies. I see racism. I see misogyny. I see homophobic energy. His auric field is very, very gray, and I feel that in a lot of regards, he is the spirit showing me a mask. He is pretending to be all of this. He was never a member of any church, and even though I don't believe in organized religion, I do have a love and respect for Jesus and Buddha and so many other great spiritual teachers who helped the poor and who helped the hungry and who did not speak in a way of hatred and anger and name calling. And for me, as an empath, I don't resonate with that energy. If that doesn't resonate for you, then Goddess bless you. I wish you all the many blessings on your path. I guess only time will tell about the predictions and about what me and many psychics see with the aura readings um, of the candidates. Okay. I'm sending each one of you so much love. Please remember to stay balanced. Please remember to earth, go barefoot, go hug a tree, stay centered, and do our best to speak our truth without getting caught up in the narrative of further hate and division. I teach about a concept called spiritual bypassing. So I really feel led to speak my truth on what I see as a psychic and what I see with reading the aura. All right, much love, everyone. Please feel free to leave your comments below, and I will see you next month. For those of you who are part of the High Vibe Tribe, join us for live multidimensional channeling, sacred wisdom, conversations with spiritual teachers, and our Mystic Musings podcast with myself and Mystic D. Francis, where we talk about enlightening, ascension, and spiritual topics. Until next time, much love and namaste.